Prince Harry is speaking out against Associated Newspapers and the royal institution. The Duke of Sussex and several others are suing the publisher of the Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday for alleged illegal information gathering. On Tuesday, the royal submitted a witness statement where he talks about his uneasy relationship with the media, claiming his family made him adopt their, quote, never complain, never explain policy after the death of his mother, Princess Diana, in 1997. NBC News was not in court but received Prince Harry's witness statement from the Press Association, who received it directly and distributed it to other media outlets. In the document, Prince Harry recounts his on and off relationship with Chelsy Davy, claiming she was, quote, chased and harassed to death, much like his late mother, writing in part, quote, this intrusion was terrifying for Chelsy. It made her feel like she was being hunted and the press had caught her, and it was terrifying for me too, because there was nothing I could do to stop it, and now she was in my world. She was shaken, and I was really paranoid about trying to protect her privacy, as the article says. Their behavior and treatment of Chelsy were not normal. I was scared that Chelsy was going to run into the opposite direction or be chased and harassed to death. The royal also explains that once he started dating his now wife, Meghan Markle, in 2016, he became, quote, increasingly troubled by the approach of not taking action against the press. He then goes on to blast the royal family while explaining when he realized he had a claim against News Group newspapers in 2018, writing, quote, the institution was without a doubt withholding information from me for a long time about NGN's phone hacking, and that has only become clear in recent years, as I have pursued my own claim with different legal advice and representation. The royal then went on to explain why he is part of this case, saying it's not just about him. Quote, I'm bringing this claim because I love my country, and I remain deeply concerned by unchecked power, influence, and criminality of Associated. NBC News has reached out to Buckingham Palace, which would not comment. The statement comes one day after Prince Harry made a surprise appearance at London's Royal Courts of Justice on Monday, which was the first hearing in the privacy case. Harry teamed up with Elton John, Elizabeth Hurley, Sadie Frost, and other high-profile figures to sue the British newspaper group, claiming that they have been victims of criminal activity and gross breaches of privacy by Associated Newspapers. At the time, Associated Newspapers denied the claims. Harry's appearance in London marks his first time in the UK since his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth's funeral back in September. And it's his first trip back home following the release of his bombshell memoir, Spare, where he shared private details about each member of his family. Access Hollywood spoke to DailyMail.com's Charlie Langston when it was released, and she explained how the rest of his relatives might be feeling about the revealing book.
My biggest takeaway from the book is just how aggressively Harry has gone after almost every member of his family. There really is nobody spared in his book, excuse the pun. He even takes some very subtle digs at the Queen. He suggests in the opening pages of the book that she took a final swipe at Edward, her uncle, by exiling him and his socialite wife, Wallis Simpson, in the burial grounds at Frogmore. Now, I think anyone who knows the Queen knows that she was not a petty person, and for him to suggest that she would bury Wallis and Edward further away from everyone as a last scolding is something that was quite shocking to me. And then, of course, you see him accusing William of a physical attack, an assault. Then you see him talking about King Charles, his father, making inappropriate jokes. I really think that, we expected Harry to be quite cruel, but I don't think that anyone could have seen it reaching the level that it has.